Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is the December reading for all signs. I hope you can find the timestamps down below. Today is actually a very special day for me as it marks the 26th anniversary of my mother's death. And interestingly enough, I am recording this reading during the Cancer moon. So I want to dedicate this reading to anyone who has ever lost a parent or a child. These are the types of losses that just change us completely, and we can never go back to the person we were before that type of loss. And so I want to just, and not in a sad, oh, poor me, that's not the energy here that I'm going for. I want to just send you tons of love and, remind you that you're not alone. And also, if there are people here who, are inclined to, perhaps after the reading, giving to an organization that supports parents, mothers, children, whatever it is that, you would want to give to, I would highly encourage you and ask that you take some time to give to those organizations that spend time and effort to making the lives of parents and children a little better. So with that said, I do send you lots of love during this moon, this Cancerian moon that is about the parent, the maternal parent. This is not about a gender, right? Male, female parents are both involved, as well as same-sex parents and all that good stuff. So again, sending you all my love for anyone who has ever lost a parent or a child. And we're not alone in this. And lots of love. So with that said, let's see what the Cancerian moon energy brings to this reading here for the month of December. And I'm going to quickly just do what I've done the past 2 months, as I'm still new here, right? So I will pick one card as quick advice, and I will begin with Aries. Aries, what is your quick advice, Spirit, for Aries during the month of December? And I may jump around to different decks depending on your sign. It's just something, I just feel that right now so strongly, so I may just do that. Oh, Aries, you showed up to your own reading. Look at this, the Emperor. So Aries, the month of December for you, it's not a month to play small. No, it's not. It's a month for you to put on your big boy, big girl pants on and claim who you are. And whatever ideas have come to you, whatever new ventures and business you're up to, this is a great month to continue moving forward with that. And Spirit wants to remind you that you are getting closer and closer to your true essence of who you are. So the work that you've done this past year, whatever it is that you're working on, whether it's creative projects or, anything to do with your own business or your own authority or moving up in the corporate ladder, whatever that is, you are on the right path and you're being supported. So good job, Aries. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to stick with the same deck for Taurus. So Taurus, what advice do we have for Taurus? All right, let's see. Taurus, what do you have for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know during the month of December? Okay, there you go. The Page of Wands. Wonderful. Okay. So there could potentially be a new endeavor that's really asking you to step into something in a way that you haven't before. This is something newer for you. And Wands represents pure energy, right? Our physicality. It's also spirituality, but it's really about action, right? It's an action. Wands is all about action. So if you're getting the Page of Wands here, Spirit is confirming whatever new endeavor you're up to. It's almost like learning how to walk again, right? Or learning how to ride a bike again. And I know that there's that saying, oh, it's just as easy as, once you get back on the bike, it's like no big deal, right? Well, yes and no, right? Depending on what the circumstances were for you leaving the bike to begin with. So I get the sense that for some of you, you're going back to something that you used to do, but you are treating it like you've never done it before, which is great because that's just you being cautious, right? You may have some memory of how it was beforehand. And so you're just being, you're taking your time with it, and that's okay. You're building up your confidence, and that's okay. So Spirit just wants you to know that you are, whatever intuitively you're feeling, whatever approach you need to take, it's okay. I get the sense it is related to physicality and movement. It is related. It could be either a new hobby, a new sport. It could be literally moving somewhere. There's definitely energy. It's something that you're taking your body along with you on this journey. An action-oriented situation is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, keep it up. You're doing great. All right. Okay, I'm switching. So Gemini, I'm going to switch to the Light Seers deck for Gemini. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell. Okay, I could see why you wanted me to jump to Light Seers deck. Gemini, yeah, you're getting antsy, huh? You're like dreaming up. You're dreaming of what's out there. You want to be somewhere else. I mean, a lot of us want to be somewhere else right now, right? We want to be traveling the world and doing all sorts of fun stuff, but you're really, really aching for it here. And, the Two of Wands is, it holds two energies. It's the energy of really wanting, dreaming, looking out the window, looking at the possibilities and looking at, oh, I can't wait to go XYZ, to go to Europe or go to the Hawaii, whatever it is for you. Or I can't wait to be out there traveling with my future partner, or be out there, exploring new restaurants once they open up again. Now, I'm speaking from the US, where we're going through a third shutdown. And so a lot of people in the US are feeling this way regardless. But for you specifically, Gemini, you really have this wanderlust that you can't actually put into action yet. You're not able to for whatever reason. And the thing about the Two of Wands is that it's twofold. It's not only you wanting to go elsewhere and explore and have adventure, it's also that there's another part of you that wants to stay safe and stay behind and sort of just stay with what you already know. So you have a little bit of conflict. You're not at the Three of Wands yet. The Three of Wands is where you actually start taking action and planning. You're at the visioning part of it, which could be very, very beautiful because you can make it manifest, right? If you're visualizing where you're going to be next year or in a couple of months or next month, however you want to dream it up. So what Spirit is saying for you, Gemini, the advice is, even though you're not able to do it right now, it is a perfect time for you to visualize it, dream it up, feel it. Where do you want to be? What is this new course you want to take? What is this new partner you see yourself traveling in a year with that you have not met yet? What is this new type of restaurant you want to go visit once everything opens up? What other part of the world do you want to visit? Just dream it up, Gemini. Dream it up, and before you know it, it will manifest. All right, so next card is Cancer. In Cancer, I know you right now, while I'm recording this is a very delicate time for you, my Cancerians. So let's see what you get. I'm going to stick with the Light Seers deck for Cancer. Yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense, right? It's a combination of nostalgia, regret, a little bit of sadness, thinking of the past, the things that didn't work out, the things that perhaps haven't gone well. The Five of Cups is about, remembering those things that we have lost. it very much is that energy right now as I record this in general in terms of astrologically. And so a lot of Cancerians are thinking, that this is a month where there is a lot of heavy thought on what has been lost. And so Spirit just wants to remind you, as always with the Five of Cups, that there are those other Three of Cups here still standing. So while two of them have been lost, three are still there. But here's the thing with the Five of Cups is it doesn't matter that the other three are standing, right? We still need our time to heal. We still need a time to heal from the two that we did lose. And so this is a reminder for you, Cancer, to be gentle with yourself and not to feel rushed to heal, right? Because sometimes I feel like there's this urgency to heal and fix ourselves. And, that may not always be, healing doesn't need to be rushed. And in fact, I don't think, and this is me personally talking, it's not the card, I don't feel that healing doesn't happen in one lump sum, right? It happens with time. It happens when we least expect it. And so just be gentle with yourself, Cancer, and whatever brings you comfort. If you need to be near water and feeling that you need to be near water, get yourself near water, near a stream, a river, an ocean, a lake, and allow yourself, baptize yourself with some water and just feel the love and the comfort from that which you believe to be sacred. Okay? All right. So my next one is Leo, and Leo wants something different. Of course, Leo wants something different. Okay. All right, Leo. What quick advice do we have for the month of December for Leo? No, Leo, you can't have 3 cards. You only get 1. Okay. Yeah, I'm just taking 1. And you got the Hierophant. That's a beautiful card. So the Hierophant is you stepping up to a new level of authority here, and it's a spiritual level of authority. It's, the Hierophant is usually like the person running the corporate company. So you can be observing yourself or experiencing yourself moving up quite quickly here, and not quickly in the sense that it's not deserved, but you are just really proving yourself here quite quickly and moving up the ladder. In the month of December, there's going to be some kind of breakthrough that comes up in the month of December. And so the Hierophant reminds us to cross our T's, dot our I's, and remain in the up and up. There is a bit of a Saturnian feel here in the sense that, our karma gets quickly, like if you're somebody who says, oh, I just want to cut a corner here, you get slapped on the hand rather quickly. So what's coming in for me right now is that there's something here that you're approaching, whether it's through work or some kind of spiritual science that you're getting into, or an opportunity to teach to others, right? You're mastering something and now you're able to teach it. And Spirit is reminding you to remain on the up and up as you approach this new quick growth that you're about to experience. So that's very interesting. I want to know what that's about. I'm very curious to know what that's about for you. Okay. So Virgo, what does Virgo want? Okay. Virgo. What advice do you have for Virgo Spirit during the month of December? During the month of December. All right, let's see. Is it there? Okay. Oh, Queen of Wands. Very nice, Virgo. Very, very nice. All right. So the Queen of Wands is, it's a place of authority when it comes to our creativity. but it's also a bit of an independent card, meaning Queen of Wands. You see how Queen of Wands has, there's a cat there. There's a sense of aloofness that you're experiencing here in December, or that people are experiencing from you here in the month of December. But it's not like you're a negative isolation, if you will. It's a necessary isolation or aloofness, because you're really coming up to an authority in terms of your creativity. You're really needing that time alone because you're stepping up here. There are some decisions that you're making here that have to do with your internal raw power. And you're learning that you have these reserves within you that you haven't been expressing. And in December, you're going to be in your throne of, wait a minute, I used to do XYZ, or I have been holding on to this hidden talent. I'm feeling heavily that there's almost like treasure that you've come across in terms of your abilities and your skill set. And it has to do with creativity. Some of you is a strong spirituality, some new spiritual. It's almost like you found a little nugget of a little secret in a secret spiritual society, if you will. Maybe that's a little extreme, but you get my drift there. And you're going to have this sense of controlled, raw energy, strong raw energy, but controlled, while needing to be alone during December. And so Spirit is confirming it's okay. You know, it's okay that you want to be alone more than usual. The readings this month are very interesting. They're coming in with very specific messages. So, okay, let's move on to Libra. What do we want for Libra? Okay. Libra, ruled by Venus, the planet of beauty. I love it. 3 of Cups. Yeah, 3 of Cups. This is Spirit reminding you that you have a lot of love around you, that you have people to support you, love you up. You have people that not only do you need, but they need you. And in December, you're going to see that. You're going to have the opportunity to celebrate, whether in person or via Zoom or however you're seeing people. But this is a reminder that you really do need, you are someone who does better when you open your heart to others. And Spirit very strongly wants to remind you of that. Some of you have been pulling away for good reason from people, but make sure that in that process, you don't pull away from the ones that whose support you truly need and who need you. Okay? Okay. That's it. That's very straightforward for you, Libra. And that was really, really a quick advice for you, wasn't it? Okay, Scorpio. Of course. Oh, Scorpio. Light seers, that's what I heard. All right, Scorpio. What's your quick advice for Scorpio, Spirit? Oh, Scorpio, what are you up to? Okay, the Lovers. Making a choice. What are you making a choice between, Scorpio? What have you gotten yourself into? This is also the card of Gemini. So you may be experiencing a situation with a fellow Gemini, or some kind of karmic thing coming back from a previous lover, a person that was karmically tied to you at one point. This is a very intense card for you to get, Scorpio. It is about another person, and it's about, but I'm also getting the sense here that this is twofold. There's a group of you here that it is about another person and having to make a decision whether or not you want to take a risk again or do-over with someone. Maybe a Gemini, perhaps. Doesn't have to be. But also another thing that this could be is you yourself are making the decision to come back to you. Yeah. There are a few of you here who are like, I'm done with that past karmic stuff and I'm ready to just love myself up a bit. And so this is a reminder from Spirit that, you know, the one thing about the Lovers, it does represent duality here. It does represent choices. It does represent two opposites. And, you know, it's a reminder to weigh, as you're making your decisions here, to really weigh both sides of it. The other person's side, your side, to really come to a decision that's right, not just for both of you, but especially for you, Scorpio, because there's a drainer here. There's someone or something that has drained you, and you're ready to either step all the way in or make a choice to step all the way out. And Spirit is saying, yes, it's time to make the choice. Being in this gray area, which Scorpio's, you know, black and white, right? Not always great with gray area. So make your choice, make your decision, Scorpio. All right, no, Saggy does not want light seers. Okay. All right, really? That's interesting, Sag. Okay. So Sag, so the advice card for Sagittarius for the month of December. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Equal give and take here. Reciprocity. Balance. Making sure that you're not giving more than you are receiving or receiving more than you are giving, right? So Spirit wants you, Sagittarius, here in the month of December to pay attention to the imbalances in your life. The imbalances between you and friends, you and loved ones. You know, here this card, just to tell you a little bit about it. You see here's this, the rich man giving to the beggars, right? There's a sense here, Spirit wants to remind you, Sagittarius, that it's okay to receive as much as you're giving as well. Doesn't always have to be a tit for tat either. You can have balance without having tit for tat, right? So there is an energy here, and this, to me, I'm picking up time. You're putting time and effort into a person or a situation that's not necessarily feeling balanced to you. Or it could be the flip. Someone else is putting time and effort into you and you're not doing the same. So Spirit wants to ask you, is asking you to pay attention to that, to be honest with yourself about where you are showing up and where you are not showing up. Okay. Sometimes I have to be careful that I don't come off like I'm lecturing because I don't mean to, but it just kind of does come out that way. Capricorn, what do you need? No, Cappy. Oops. There you go. All right, Capricorn. What a quick advice, Spirit, do you have for Capricorn during the month of December 2020? Time is just flying. All right, let's see. Ooh. Oh, wow, Cappy. Who are you defending yourself against? I feel like you got this very recently. Or am I imagining this? I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. But the Seven of Wands is about really needing to set some boundaries. Yes, you did get this. You did, didn't you? You feel like you did or close to it. But again, you are having some wands coming at you, like energy coming at you. I'm pretty sure we talked about this last month. And so it's coming up again. So it hasn't gotten resolved. So hopefully here in December, you see some resolution to this situation. Again, Spirit is just basically repeating the same, which is continue to set boundaries. It's almost like you were on your way to creating boundaries, and for whatever reason, you had to pull back or you loosened up your boundaries. What happened? So maybe, again, and yeah, it was you, it was Cappy who got this, or something similar to boundaries. Maybe you started to set your boundaries and then guilt kicked in, or someone else convinced you that you were being too stern or too whatever. Spirit is reminding you, yeah, and also, but there, it's twofold here. It's reminding you, you do need to continue your boundaries. It's okay. You're right to think that these boundaries are necessary. You know, it's not only about, it's protecting you, your space, but it's also protecting your loved ones. But this is like your integrity here is being kind of, someone's coming at it. It could be coworkers, it could be at home. And I think last month what I picked up was within the home. This is still going on. And if it's not literally still going on, it's still on your mind and it's still lingering. So you may want to do some manifestation and affirmation work there to remove that, if that's all it is and not actively actually happening. But this is Spirit to reminding you that, yes, you are worthy of boundaries. You are worthy of boundaries. No need to feel guilty. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. We're in the Aquarius season. Officially, that was not for you. Oh, okay, that was free. That's for you. Aquarius, Ace of Pentacles. Take me with you, please. Where are you going with Ace of Pentacles here? Very nice. So you are receiving a gift. But this is not a gift that's just coming out of nowhere. This is a gift because you've been working on something. So it's like you've been working on something and someone for the first time has seen it. And therefore a new gift regarding a new offer is coming in because it's been seen for the first time. Were you finally having the courage to bring something out into the public that you've worked on before? So, because I'm picking up two energies here. I'm picking up, even though the Ace of Pentacles is about new, I'm picking up that the new is an offer or new eyes or new value being put onto a project of yours. I hope that's making sense. So it's like putting something away in a shoebox. Years go by. No one's able to really assess its value because you have not allowed anyone to value it, honor it, and whatnot. And so congratulations on this. Spirit is saying, yes, it's about time. Thank you very much for bringing this up for others to enjoy and see. And because of that, you will be rewarded. So kudos to you, Aquarius. I'm curious to know what that is. Please, if you have something, if this resonates, please leave in the comments. I would love to know. And Pisces. Okay, no, Pisces doesn't want this. Pisces wants light seers. All right, Pisces. What advice do we have for Pisces? Pure spirit. Of course. Beautiful. Dream it up, Pisces. Dream, 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 dream here in December. And this is like one of the seasons that Pisces really love, right? December, it's cold, it's rainy, well, depending on where you live. It's soothing for the Piscean vibration. It's romantic because you get to put the little twinkly lights out. You get to drink some hot cocoa with your loved one. You get to put the fireplace on, whatever it is that you're into, right? It's Piscean. And it doesn't have to, all those things don't have to be romantic. They could be in the spiritual sense, right? And so the star is a reminder for you to dream up, to have faith, to renew and to heal. You're healing. And there's been, if I remember correctly, you started off October. When we did your October reading, you were not doing well. You were really depressed. And now in November, you started doing a lot better, I remember. But there's still some healing going on here. Be patient with yourself. Like I said to Cancer earlier, it's not, healing doesn't just happen in one lump sum. It happens, you know, sometimes with years, and sometimes we don't even realize that we've healed, and one day we've healed, you know, and other things take a little longer. So whatever it is that you're going through, Pisces, don't be hard on yourself when you're doing well and then all of a sudden you have a little, you know, hiccup. It doesn't mean you're going backwards. It just means that you need some time. But also Spirit wants to remind you to visualize. The star is all about visualizing and thinking about the future and what is possible. So focus on those things, Pisces. Okay. Now, I think I want to do one final card for the collective for all of you watching here today. And this is going to be, you know, I'm not sure if you're familiar that I have created Child Tarot. So it's for children. It's Child Tarot, but it's intended for the parents and guardians of children to help them and support them. So what I'd like to do, I also like to use the same deck that I used for that reading. I like to use for what our inner child needs most from us. So I'm going to pull a general one for all of us here for the month of December. And I'm going to ask Spirit to tell us what our inner child needs collectively here in the month of December. So Spirit, for those watching this recording, what does their inner child need most? Oh, you had to give us a big one, right, Spirit? No, we just want the 10 of Cups. That's all we want. That's all our inner child wants. Isn't that adorable? Wants Tarot deck for anyone who's interested. Amazing artwork. I love it. So cute. So the 10 of Cups. So your inner child wants the family, wants to feel family and love. And so whatever you consider family in your circle, it could be your friends, it can be your actual literal family, doesn't have to be, right? The feeling of family doesn't always come from blood-related relatives. So for a lot of us, this is a struggle, right? Considering the pandemic and depending where you are in the part of the world, where some of us are not able to actually see our loved ones during the holidays. So this is basically just a reminder to give your inner child this love that it needs, this family environment that it needs, in whatever way that you can. So get creative, because that's what you need. A lot of us need this right now. We need family, we need love, we need wholeness, harmony, completeness. So if you're having conflict with someone, heal it or try to work on it. Or if you can't heal it for whatever reason, create another family or create your own stable, harmonious family life here. Because that's what our inner child needs during the month of December. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much again for stopping by. And yeah, I hope to see you here next year for the January 2021 monthly readings. And thanks again. And please, please, please remember to subscribe, comment, like. It would very much help me and I would very much appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.